What's up, folks, man? It's the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. We are live at 36 degrees. We're at 36
East Washington Street.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's us, man. Hey, this is Moose, a.k.a. Big House, man. I'm the host of the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man.
The newly world famous Heavy Hitters. We got our own commercial.
Hey, man, we all over the place, man. You happy about that?
Oh, man, I'm very happy.
Hey, baby, we major.
I had a little bit of a chub today, like a semi.
A semi,
because, I had a semi because my phone was like beeping with all the good stuff, man. If you guys, some of you new guys don't know, a semi, like my penis was kind of half on. Not full on.
He instantly want to get off the show now, like, what the hell did I walk into now?
It's not a full on, man.
This has turned into like,
I know, after dark.
After dark.
Hey, I want to talk to you about something. All right. I tell you what, man, folks. Man, I'm so excited about the show, man. We got in-studio guests today, man. We're going to talk about a local film, man. We got Ira in here. Did I say it right? Yeah. We got Ira in here, man. And we got Hard Hands, man, the super producer. I can't wait to get to them. Right. But first, I'm going to bounce it over to my main man, the star of this show, man. Folks, give it up. Please give it up for the one, the only A. Jeezy.
That was good, man. Had a great weekend. Man. Saw a great movie, so I got some good Bruising reviews coming up.
Okay.
For real, yeah.
Bruising reviews, what is that?
Man, it's the Heavy Hitters rating system, man. We kind of borrowed it, man. We like basic, man. We took it and
we make it better.
We make it better, man. Yeah. So it's the Heavy Hitters rating system.
Even the basic, we've taken the basic commercial and made it our own.
And made it our own. Yeah.
It's a mess. We got to do something different with that.
We do, dog.
All right, so I'll tell you what, man. I'm so
Kanye,
glad.
Man, get better, Kanye.
Is he still sick?
He on suicide watch.
Mental health is real.
Hey, well, yeah.
Yeah. Don't make jokes, Moose. Don't even do it.
Too soon?
Too soon, yeah.
I had a Zero State joke, too, but I'm not going to talk about any Michigan fans that might have been left over the weekend. I'm not saying that.
I see somebody get cold cocked from Zero State.
Hey, man, please don't ever say yes.
For throwing a beer can.
No, Jabril Peppers, man, like slapped the boy, man, for bumping into him. I mean, that's how it happens, though. Stay out get out of my way, man. I'm just trying to get off the field.
Get off the field.
Hey, man, I tell you what, man, to my right,
I will
man.
never say Zero State again.
That's what you did. That's how
I got caught up in the moment.
As you should. Hey, to my right, man, a man on the board, man. The lights are flashing, man. I love it. It sounds good, man. Folks, give it up for the one, the only DJ Skrill.
Already was happening. Hey, man, I ain't gonna front, man. I'm here for the Young Mogul freestyle, man. I'm here,
Young Mogul,
baby.
Young Mogul simulation.
We made that up, I guess. But I'm here for the Young Mogulation.
Yeah,
for real.
The Christmas
and the tacos.
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, man, the 50 cent tacos is real, man.
36 degrees, 36 East Washington Street.
And they got great hosts, and they got good entertainment, man. It's almost a damn good win.
So they got great hoes? I heard that.
Hoes. But the way shit's set up. But but seriously though, man, between the tacos and the Young Mogul flow, I'm here, baby. It's hammer time.
Already.
Hey, and I'm excited about film because you know what? I like to see people around me doing stuff, and the fact that Ira lives in my city, he's from my city, and doing a film, man, that's dope. That's dope. I'm excited.
Hey, man, shout out to Skrill. I can't wait to see the film, but if we're gonna go watch it, I gotta go like about 11:30 a.m. because otherwise I'm sleepy. Anytime after like noon, man, if I'm watching a movie, I don't care what movie it is, man. It's like I'm powering down a fan on the computer. Like, I'm cool with this. You know what I mean? It's too. Unless I can stand up. I need one of those films that's made for like children with autism, where the lights are on. I can play with. I got some fidgets. Then I'm cool. Like I can make it. Then I mean that's just how I got to do it, man.
This motherfucker said he need to go to Build-A-Bear and watch a movie.
I went all the way there, but that's how I had to do it, man. Hey, I tell you what, man. That smooth voice, man, you hear on the mic, man. That's it's kind of pulling things together, man. I really appreciate this dude, man.
Yeah, for real.
He's the hardest working man in podcasting these days.
The hardest working man on the Heavy Hitters, for sure.
I don't know
a member
about
of the team, man.
Hey, but give it up, man, for the one, the only, man, the glue right now.
The glue.
D-Lo G, man. What's going on with you, man?
Hammer time. What's going on, everybody? It's great to be here. I'm excited about today's show.
Yeah.
We got my man Jay Rails here. We got Ira
super
Mallory
producer
here.
Hard hands.
I'm hyped about this. I think we got a good show tonight. Feels good. Tacos are great. So come on in.
I was running late, man.
You're comfortable.
Hey, he got Skrills, man. He's on what are you on, 7?
Oh,
he's on 7. Is he on 7?
8. This one on number 8. Yeah, 10. He got 2
Skinny
left.
fat ninja.
Is he on 8, man? That's ridiculous,
8
man.
tacos.
That dude weighs all about $1.75, maybe because he's tall. You know what I mean? Not because he's
$1.17.
I'll take that $1.75. I'll take that. Write that down. He said $1.75.
Really like $1.40.
I think that's a little high too.
Crazy, man. Dang. I wish I had it.
Yeah,
but if you ever see it, I tell you, if you come down here, man, 36 degrees, I mean, Skrill never stops moving, man. He's either eating the tacos, screwing with a knob, or bobbing them feet, man. He never stops moving, man.
Right.
I mean, I'm tired just watching. Matter of fact, I break a sweat just watching him eat.
For real.
You know what I mean? I'm mad about it.
With a face full
I'm
of
not going to
taco.
stop hating, man. That's not a really bad situation.
It's not a bad. I mean,
No.
if you under 18, it might be.
Right. Hey, I tell
If
you
you
what,
over
folks.
18, you definitely appreciate a face full of taco.
Hey man, today man, we're gonna definitely dive into this local film, man. We got Ira here, man, and we're gonna make sure we get all the information from him and his man Rails, right?
J Rails.
Jay Rails. We're gonna get into all that, man. We're gonna make sure we talk to these guys in depth. Matter of fact, D-Lo, I'm thinking that you're gonna run that interview for me. I'm gonna listen, man. I'm kind of excited about it. I'm gonna start it because I got some questions for the fellas, and then we're gonna get into it. Y'all cool with that?
Yeah, let's roll.
All right, so we also today, folks, we got some brews and reviews, man. We're gonna talk about that.
Rival.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't wait to do brews and reviews on Home Before the Holidays Part 2.
Part
man.
2.
Yeah, man. he's
Part
doing
2.
it. Hey man, that dude he looks like an actor right there. Did y'all see that, bro?
No, I didn't see it.
Pilgrim. He looks like some
Stanley.
holiday movie that he was sad. You know what I mean?
Like he might be in the second batch of Friends. Second episode of
Right.
Friends.
It's like Friends where they got tired and started eating cupcakes. All right. Anyway, my bad, man. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right. So, folks, here we go, man. All right, now D-Lo G, we got a new segment. What's that segment called? You remember?
The new normal.
The
I
new
think you
normal.
affectionately named it the new normal.
That we, I like that. We didn't affectionate. We wasn't hugging and kissing on it. Be like, you know what I'm gonna call you? I'm gonna call you the new normal.
Spontaneous.
Yeah, you know what?
I love the spontaneity. of this.
But here's. I mean, I can't get up when you said affectionately call it.
Yeah, it's books, man. I'm telling you, every now and then he gonna bless you with some good words, man.
I dig it. I can dig it. I'm gonna
Occasionally,
bring that
I
back.
bring that. I want to give that to you.
I think as guys like us, we should bring back like 70s hip slang. Like I can dig
I
it.
can dig it. Shut your mouth, you jive turkey.
That kind of
Classic.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
We need to quit
Classic.
cussing. You know what I mean? Quit cussing.
Say, man.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Give me
It's all
5
about
on the
attitude.
Hannah side.
It's all about attitude.
Hey man, holla at me, man.
I can dig it, man.
Yeah, can you flip that pillow? Because it's cool over there. I don't know why. All of a sudden, I was like in New York somewhere. I don't know what happened. I'm downtown Indianapolis, but I went over there.
You
You,
got
know
on
what I mean? Let me
Tim's?
get a sandwich over there.
You got on Tim's B?
You know what I'm saying, y'all me?
I can't help it. Okay, all
Them
right.
look
Sorry.
like Smookers, baby.
All right, sorry. All right,
Get
so
them, B.
and the name of the segment, ain't Jeezy.
The new normal,
The new
man.
normal. And D-Lo, I just want you to hop in with the first. I talked to you at 7 o'clock this morning, 7:45.
Yeah, man. It was early.
And
It was
See, hey, my man gave us like a fake gunshot, man. He made me nervous, man. What are you trying to say, man? You can't do that these days, man.
His shirt is
Be careful if he's wearing a trench coat.
I'm just saying, man.
His suit is way too big.
All I'm saying is everybody duck. I got you. All right. So anyway, here we go.
He bought that
The
suit.
new
right off
normal,
the hanger.
man. The new normal. Here.
Hey, man. So as we were talking this morning, man, there was a subject that came up that mentioned something to the effect that the new normal for dating is 6 people. Where's that come from?
Is that an orgy?
I'm behind. No, I mean, like, you know, from what they understand.
I mean,
what we understand, like the new normal, man, is that any person, man or woman, is dating 6 people simultaneously.
So my thing is, why can't we all get them 6 together, man, and just call it a party, dog?
Yeah, at that point, I signed up for
Taking it
that.
A little too far, man. They're
No,
not doing that.
I mean, we already sharing.
Unless we had the 70s game, like we just talked about.
Yes, the 70s
Hey,
free
I want y'all
love.
to sit back and look at this moon and stars and the quasars.
It's crazy,
I
y'all.
want you to
Hey,
pay
the old
attention to
70s is for
everything
orgy.
that's
Now go ahead and kiss on her and let me watch.
happening. Nobody's doing
Do
that.
ride, baby.
You know,
Don't be that way, baby.
Young
this
Mo was
weird?
so before his time.
This is weird right here, man. Like, my mom had a boyfriend, right? Like back in the day, that had a diamond in the back and a sunroof top in his car. She told me about it. And the first thing that went through my
with the
mind was not
gangsta lean.
positive about my own mama, man. I'm like, you had a what? Your boyfriend had what? A diamond in the back and a sunroof top? Were you digging the scene with the gangster lean.
Now you may not drive a fancy car.
Yeah.
Gangster white walls, TV antennas in the back.
Get a books.
That's what I'm talking about, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. When Moose was raised, man, by his mama, she introduced him to all those movies, man. I had all those movies. I could watch them. And Bruce Lee flicks, man. That's how I was brought up, man.
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah. Going to Bruce Lee flicks and watching black exploitation films, man. I still own them to this day.
Right.
I don't have nothing to play them on, but I got them. I got them in my house, man. I don't have
That's
a
crazy.
DVD player, a Blu-ray player, or a VCR. I have none of that.
You get an Amazon stick.
I do have that.
Holla at me, Cody.
All right, so 6 player. I mean, okay, so could you? I mean, without getting yourself in trouble, I mean, would you want to? Would you want to date 6 women?
You know, just to tie it all together, I can certainly understand the mentality. So I come from a household where my parents ended up divorced, and my father went his way. However, he left some great videos for me, like 3 of them. One of them happened to be the Mac. Completely changed my life. At 16, watching the Mac every day, I get where the mentality comes from, because at that point, there were other kids my age too that saw the Mac too. You know, so I think the seed was planted early.
Yeah.
I think my generation kind of grew it a bit, and now this generation is taking it to a whole new level.
Man, they don't even
what was
know.
the other 2 DVDs? Was one of them Debbie
The
Dallas?
first of all, they were not DVDs. I'm sure they were VHS tapes.
VHS.
Or maybe even
now,
Beta.
we actually had a beta of the
Betamax.
Debbie Does Dallas. Yeah.
Yes.
And Betamax. I had
Debbie
Betamax.
Does
the
Dallas
Fur Pops.
was a hell of a film. Yeah.
Hey, so real quick, when I said moon, stars, and quasars, that's direct line from the Mac. I didn't make that up. That's because I'm an aficionado as well of that film.
man.
I'm a
You know what's
aficionado.
crazy? My first introduction to moon stars and quasars was Boys in the Hood.
Oh, we're talking. Great reference.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I tell you what, you got anything else that's the new normal? We need music for the new
When
normal.
black dudes getting shot by the police, is that the new normal?
No, I do
There's
have
something
one.
very consistent about
I
that.
do have a question for you guys, and I'll tell you what, we're going to even if you can swing that mic around maybe and give Ira a chance to you got one too. All right, check this out. I got a question for you guys. I got a question for all you gentlemen. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, so I saw on the news today where they put an APB out for a woman, a married woman, that got snatched while she was out on an evening stroll. Not on a stroll, but she was out. You know, she had her car and whatever, and she was out. She got snatched. Now, she is now in jail. You want to know why?
Why is that?
Oh, God.
All right, so she called her husband and said, they got me. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what's going on, but they got me. Please call the police so they can find my car and get me. Her husband panics, calls the police. They put APB out for her car. They looking for her. They checking everywhere out for her. They got the helicopter out. They got everybody out.
She was a pilgrim, definitely.
Come to find out, she done went out to the club, met some dude, decided to go home with him, and tried to play it off, right?
Oh, the new normal.
She tried to play it off, and and then now she's in jail. She's in jail for falsifying. What was it? Falsifying an emergency and a bunch of other stuff, man. First of all, what is her?
Guess I was gonna say spontaneous game show.
Yeah, this is the spontaneous game show. All right. Yeah, we actually have music. What is her race? Jeezy, go.
Oh, when you say helicopter, that's their giveaway. She's a pilgrim.
All right. D-Lo G, what's her race?
I don't know. I think that's awfully crafty enough for a sister. I think a sister would pull that off.
All right. I tell you what,
Sister
Ira,
ain't no
the
helicopter.
filmmaker, what is her race?
I'm actually getting a call right now, so I can complete the fifth.
Way to be PC.
I tell you what, Skrill, what is her race?
Her and 2 of my kids' mothers is cousins. She like these napkins right here, bro. You know what I mean?
She's pilgrim.
Skrill says Pilgrim. All right, Hard Hands, the super producer. What is her race?
She's definitely African American.
We
split here.
So-
hold on, real quick. Y'all. The only time helicopters full of black people was OJ. We ain't never had no helicopter treatment. Yeah.
I don't know about AGZ. Hey, I tell you what, folks, she is Latino. Now, I don't understand why you guys would even say that, because think about this. Now, I understand, like, it doesn't matter. Like, these days, you know, a woman can be married to a Latino, pilgrim, whatever, it doesn't matter. But the husband was nervous and scared and called the police. Any one of you Negroes sitting at this table, if your husband or your significant other calls you and says, I've been kidnapped, all of you sitting at this table go, yeah, right. Your stuff will be sitting outside when you get home. All right, I'm done. Done? None of you would do that. So obviously her husband was also Latino. He's scared. He's like, oh, baby, let me help you.
Oh, Trump America.
I bet you help you.
See, you didn't say, now I get it. Trump's America, yo.
Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. Come on, guys.
Taking the
She
back
was
to that
trumping.
wall.
Come on, guys. She was what?
trumping.
She was trumping, man. And now she's behind bars.
And she's cute, though.
She was cute. She still having a little black number when they was at her in handcuffs. I actually saw it.
Well, she with a brother is a millionaire.
I have no idea. He got off scot-free. He didn't do nothing. He just,
Yeah, I just want to know,
he
man.
just penetration. He's
probably-
just providing penetration.
She probably got some black wood and was like, it's over.
I like saying
I'm never
that.
coming home.
Hey, what was that? Harlem Nights? Hey, how you doing, baby? This is Daddy. Put your mama on the phone. Yeah, hey, yeah. I ain't never coming home.
Never. It's funny. I talked about that movie today.
It's still on.
Where was that
classic,
movie
man.
today?
Yeah, it's still on.
Classic.
All right, so I tell you what, man. We're going to get into our kind of our interview, and we're going to get into some Brews and Views. What we'll do is we'll get into Brews and Views a little later. Is that cool with
Yeah,
everybody?
that's fine. That's fine.
All right, matter of fact, I got the perfect time to get into it. All right, so folks, man, we got in studio. I call it studio. We're actually at the bar. We're at 36
Degrees, 36 East Washington
East
Street.
Washington, man. That's where we are. Man, this is the Heavy Hitters Radio Show. You're listening live on Spreaker.com. And, Jeezy, where else can you hear us?
Say what?
Where else can you hear us?
Man, all your major podcasts, man. OneCast, Allcast, iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker.com. You can hear us live, man. And you can actually call into the show.
What's that number?
317-67.
Heavy.
317-67.
Heavy.
If
You know what? I don't know the number without the.
Yeah,
I don't.
if you get a dumb phone,
I got a
just-
smartphone, so I don't have to ever look up the numbers.
Yeah, just figure it
If
out.
you have a dumb phone, you can figure it out. It's heavy. All right, so all right, here we go. So in studio, man, we got Ira Mallory. That's okay. Last name. Well, you know, sometimes we
Hope
people
the
don't get
NSA ain't looking for
I
it.
know, man. If somebody's looking for you, sorry, man. They got
He's here
you.
to get his film out, man.
All right, folks. We got Ira Mallory in studio
Yes. Social
with
Security
the
number
heavy
is
hitters, man.
315-261.
Hey, man, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you. Nice to
Hey,
be here.
first of all, okay, look, I know you're a director and writer and all that, but you can't be all cool on the mic, man. You got to speak up.
Yeah, he came in
do
with the
that.
Barry White, didn't he?
Feel like I'm on set. Speak up, man.
There it is.
And people get on there like,
Action.
hey, could you fry me up a double chili cheese hairstyle, please? No, we're not doing that, man. Get loud, man. Come on, get proud. Hey, so we are here tonight, man. We've been talking about you and pumping your flick all day. I don't know if you saw it out there,
I
man.
did. Thank you for that.
All right, outstanding, man. That's D-Lo G's work, man. He's
Yeah,
the man.
shout out Chris
he's
Owens,
the man
man.
behind that.
Cop
Hey,
is
so,
great, man.
All right, tell us about yourself and about your film. Why you here, man?
Oh, well, yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you. I'm honored to be here. I appreciate you giving me a chance to talk about my film, talk about myself, and just really appreciate it. So thank you. Well, I am a native of Indianapolis, Indiana. I went to Bar Harbor High School. My introduction to filmmaking actually came when I went to Miami and Los Angeles for the American Black Film Festival. They actually, at the time, conducted sort of a film academy where they would invite filmmakers from all over the country to come and hear from people like John Singleton, F. Gary Gray. So it was a really, really great experience going to Los Angeles, being on the Fox lot, and then, F. Gary Gray walks in the room. And
That's what's up.
yeah,
Man,
so
those are some great. I mean, those are all those movies I can stay awake to. Everything, all
Yeah.
the stuff they make,
Set
I
It
can
Off,
stay awake.
Friday.
Yeah, I can stay awake to
Boys
that.
in the Hood,
Yeah.
Higher
Cool,
Learning.
man.
Class.
Real cool. And you from that town, so you went out west, you went down south, man. You kind of got the fever.
Absolutely.
But then you came. What brought you back home? A lot of times, cats like yourself is kind of artsy and doing that thing, man. Once y'all get a taste of that California love and that down south bump,
Yeah.
y'all stay there.
Right,
What brought
exactly.
you back?
Well, at that time, it was kind of the what's being called the democratization of film, where what we were being encouraged to do was to make our own films, and that you don't have to come out here. You don't have to come here and be a small fish in a big pond. And so, they were talking about, and it was very true at the time, and is now even more so now than ever, that, you can get your own camera, the editing equipment is available, and you can go tell your stories. And so that's what I decided to do. I definitely went through a stretch of wanting to move to L.A., and I would go out to L.A. often, but I did decide to stay here to start things out, which is a great decision because right around 5 years ago is where I met the people that I work with the most now. I kind of put my team together, which includes Jonathan Aquatree, Teresa Francis, Michael Johnson. These are folks that I met on other movie sets, and we started working together. One of the people that'll be here tonight, she's not here just yet, is Navi Carr. And her and I met on a film that was being shot in Indianapolis. It was about a six-figure budget project, so it was a pretty large crew and cast. It was being directed by a young man who had just graduated from Ball State, and he had quite a bit of cash, and he was shooting his first movie. And I met Navi there, and Navi and I worked together on commercials, writing screenplays, and one of the concepts that we wrote was picked up by a national food chain and airs currently in India and in the United States.
That's what's up.
So, like I said, I was able to stick around and meet the people that really have brought to life some of my projects that I'm very happy about. Most recently, I became a part of the Indiana Black Expo International Film Festival. 2 years ago, they actually had selected one of my films, which was titled The Camp, to be featured at the film festival during summer celebration as a part of the film festival program. And it was a really powerful documentary. It chronicled some of the work that the great Dr. Webster is doing over at Emmanuel Missionary Baptist Church here in Indianapolis.
Dr. Darrell Webster.
Darrell Webster, exactly.
Darrell K. Webster.
Exactly. So great, really great man. And I did a movie about him, and they showed it that year. That was 2015. And then this past year, I actually became a part of the committee for the film festival. They kept me on, and I helped put together the program for this past festival. And one of my films was featured. It was a film called A Time Alive. Very powerful film as well. Dealt with suicide. It's about a young man who's contemplating suicide. He's deciding whether he's going to do it or not, and then something completely unexpected happens as he's in the middle of those thoughts. And so that film was featured this summer. Part of what we did at the festival this summer was we did a competition, and my producer here, who's with us, Jay Rels, won that competition for a film that he directed called Zion's Burger. And it was just a great opportunity to give him another platform for his work, and then for my work to be shown. And what I tried to do in my work with the Black Expo this past year is kind of mimic what the American Black Film Festival was doing for me, which was to give me opportunities to learn how to direct films, how to make films, and then just give us a platform for our work, because so many filmmakers have come out of the American Black Film Festival just from going to the workshops, and then 2 or 3 years later their films are being shown there. Will Packer is one example of that. The American Black Film Festival goes back almost 20 years. And his first film that he did when he was in college, called Chocolate City, which was shot in Atlanta, was featured at the American.
I'm not from Atlanta, but anywhere I am is a chocolate city.
Right.
I got skills like that, man. I mean, seriously.
Moose has got impact.
City guy, man.
So,
all right, my bad. Go ahead.
but no, definitely. But yeah, so that film gets shown at the festival. Then he comes back with another film called Toi, that premiered at the American Black Film Festival, and then he comes back with Stomp the Yard. And then from there on,
you say Stomp the Yard?
Stomp the
Yard.
Stomp the Yard.
So Stomp the Yard.
That was shot in Atlanta too.
Are related?
Say again?
So, because that's the Menage a Trois movie, right?
Exactly.
So Trois and Stomp the Yard are related.
Same
I'm sorry,
producer.
what'd you say?
Same producer.
Did you say it was a what movie?
They're related. Trois.
Menage a Trois?
Trois. Well, we'll save that for the second half.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely mattress talk.
I started sweating. I speak a little bit of French.
Right.
All right, so I tell you what, man, I'm so glad you got. Man, I was like, I almost started slobbering. You just was dropping knowledge. I'm just like, listen.
I got a question for Ira though. Like, when they do their films, like you say, for instance, Stump the Yard was shown first at the Black Film Festival.
Yes.
Now, when that happens, do they like when it goes to like I guess the new production, a company picks it up? I've always wondered this: do they like change the movie, or do they like reshoot it, or is it just like I hand you my movie, we like it, and then we put it out there, or do they like tweak it or make it more, I guess, cinematic friendly? I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, 90% of the time they're going to buy it as it is. If it's gotten to that point and it's considered what's called locked, then yeah, they'll buy it as is and then they'll distribute it. I mean, that's what happened with Nate Parker over the last year with Birth of a Nation.
Okay, I heard several different things about that. I heard that the original, when Fox bought it, that the original film was kind of like altered or changed a little bit or rewritten to fit a certain narrative.
I could see where it possibly. I can't speak to that for sure. But what I could see is that it could be possibly. It could have been edited.
Right, too gritty. It could have been.
There could have been a re-edit.
Yeah.
But the film was done at that time, and it usually is. It's already completed, and you're taking it to the festival to seek distribution to get it into a theater or DVD, Redbox, Netflix, et cetera, et cetera.
How long?
Wait. I'm sorry. Can a movie go straight to Redbox?
Yeah, movies. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've never even done Redbox. Like, what you do? Put your credit card in or something? And
$1.25. Whatever.
On your credit card, though?
Then you might get a movie.
Yeah.
See, I'm not doing that. I don't understand how Redbox or even like out here on the West Side, man, where I'm from, they're still like one of them family videos.
Yeah, I don't know how they make money.
Who's going to that?
Jokers who ain't get Amazon still. So
people that can't get within certain feet of schools. That's who goes to that store.
Is that where you see that curtain right there? Like we're at 36 degrees and going
like,
to the employee area, they have like a curtain. I'm sure you remember that when you was like 18, 19, 20, where
it's probably like a room full.
You
of
had to go back and get the curtain and had to open the curtain up to see all the good stuff you wanted to check out.
Jokers still paying for porn. I
don't understand that. It's totally free.
Go to Google and type in
I'm
sweaty
trying to
nipples.
understand why I haven't got I'm trying to understand why I have my three hard chicken, man. I ain't got it, man.
Hey, but real
I'm mad
quick,
about it.
How long does it take typically to because like now like movies, like when you look at like a lot of major productions, like for instance Marvel, they pumping out movies like every 2 movies, 3 movies a year. Like how long does it take to shoot a film? Like, I remember back in the day it was like it take 2-3 years or a year or so to shoot a film. Now it's like 6 months or something that they get them out like that.
Yeah. I mean, it varies per project. Every project is different.
Right.
It could be 8 weeks. It could be 6 months or a year. You know, you're talking about something like in a movie like Avatar. That was a year that it took for them to make that movie. But on average, you're probably looking at for most films, 8 weeks to the 6 months range, depending upon the scale and budget of the film and what they're trying to do, how many locations, how many countries they're shooting the movie in, so it can go from 8 weeks to 6 months.
Because I know, like Atlanta, is Atlanta like the new hub for movies? I know a lot of movies are now being shot in Atlanta.
I think so. I mean, I wasn't accepting of that at first, but I think it is now. I think it is. I think that
is it because it's like it kind of looks like in any major metropolis?
Yeah, it does.
Is that
why? Same with Vancouver. Like Vancouver is another place.
Like any place.
Yeah.
And taxes, man. A lot of people don't look at it when it costs.
That's a big part of it. Is the cost, the tax incentives that Georgia offers.
Yeah.
And you can bring in some palm trees and make Atlanta look like Los Angeles. They do it all the time.
You really can. You really can.
I love that, man. I'm bringing some palm trees in the compound. I'm bringing some palm trees in the compound.
It could be L.A. and Africa all the same.
Right. Here we go.
Exactly.
We're in here. Hey, so all right. So I had a quick question for you. You was talking about that like your budget. So it's like 8 weeks or 6 months or a year or whatever. So is the faster you make the movie, the more cash you make? Is that how that works? I'm like, our budget is $1 million, and if you do it in a year, it costs you still. I'm paying $1 million, but if you do it in 8 weeks, then you got leftover. You got leftover residual. How's that work?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
so there is incentive to get it done faster.
Oh yeah, always, and usually for films of a certain budget, there's a bond company involved that monitors, the quickness of that process. And the director works with an assistant director that assists him with keeping, or her,
Don't get too cool on me now. You got to speak up a little bit.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I'm
you
hearing
doing
him good in here.
You got cooler and cooler. Oh, okay, you got it?
Yep.
But yeah, so the assistant director is there keeping you on schedule, as well as a line producer to keep you on budget.
Okay.
Now, how much
Now
does,
these guys have.
What?
So these guys have asked you a question. Now, my question for you is because you did decide to take the route to come back to Indianapolis. What do you hope to leave as far as your impact on the city? Because you're back here for a purpose, and I believe it's probably for more than just to make home for the holiday too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, what I really hope is that I can grow the director, the batch of directors here, because I have always, because I came from that school of John Singleton, F. Gary Gray, those guys, I've always drawn the distinction between a videographer and a director.
Sure.
And so there's a ton of videographers here in Indianapolis, very talented, good at shooting videos and shooting a lot of visual stuff. But a director's a very specific, I think, role in terms of being able to combine all of the arts together and express that in a movie, in an actual film. Not just a music video, not just something that looks good, but something that tells a story. And so what I hope to do, I put on a workshop for the film festival, similar to the one that I was a part of, where I sat in front of a group of young people and went through the process of, what does the director do? What is his role or her role? What's involved in creating that concept that becomes, what people see on screen. And so what I want to do is be able to help people understand that the director is a very specific role. It comes from the lineage of playwrights and theater into the visual arts now, and hopefully have some young people that come out of here with some stories that are worthy.
Speaking of stories, like I got a story, and I have no idea. We gonna talk about it in the show. I ain't gonna tell you
Cannon
these
meat.
jokers on the air, but I never understood
Jug meat.
Like, what's up, man? Like we got him here now, so I'm gonna pitch. I'm gonna be a Joe fan, and my movie's the best idea since sliced bread. Yeah, but I never understood like when you write a movie, is it literally like Joe walks into 36 Degrees? Mary says, "Do you want some?" Like, is it that detailed as far as like the storytelling, or you kind of put in like mumble jumble ad lib here?
No, it really is, and
My
that's
movie
what,
never get made.
And it's funny
He's already by
because
Dayball.
people
You are not going to be in detail like
Hell
that.
no!
You might want to sign up
You're
for
gonna
one
be
of
like,
Irish
here's
film
what's
festivals.
happen. I know y'all didn't know nothing about this, but what you're going to do is you're going to walk in, and then you're going to do it, then start your lines right here. I didn't write all that stuff in. Yo, ready and action.
Action.
Because what's funny is that when you start working with actors, when you get on set, the first thing that they're going to ask you is not about their lines, but where do you want me at, and what do you want me to do? So it's like writing those steps, those actions, what's involved in the entire atmosphere is very much important to the film, because when you write a screenplay and you say, and they were sitting in a bar at night, then it's like, okay, that's a cue for your location person to know, okay, we need a bar. And then when you start describing what's in the bar, then your set director knows how to dress the bar the way that you wrote it.
My movie's never. So let me ask you this: is there a position for a brother like me to say, "No, what? I sit down with 5 people and I tell them the gist of my story"?
And
like
they come up
I'm
with-
a quarterback and I hand it off to Ezekiel Elliott and he runs 100 yards for a touchdown. Like
You know what? I'm going to tell you right now,
You know-
there has to be some sort of, I'm sure that it's not like a Key Grip or The Monster, or, you ever watch the end of a movie where they have those people that have all those jobs?
I wouldn't
mind having one job. I'll take a Key Grip.
I want to be the guy that be like, "Look, I got an idea," and I'm like, "You know what? I can do something with that."
Yeah.
So who is
And
it like,
I'm good. I'm a producer.
Ira,
No,
what position is
it goes
that
down.
guy? Like that has just the idea and somebody else is writing it. Like, so he needs a ghostwriter, doesn't he? Is that what it is?
Or what they would call a script doctor. And so
Script
it's like,
doctor.
So there are
That
people.
might be my new name. Even though I'm not going to write
I
nothing.
mean, we're kind of like script doctors for other products.
We are script doctors. But here's the thing. I need Dragon. You ever seen that? I just want to talk and
Talk
then
to
it does,
it.
yeah,
But
it does
see,
my
thing is, I
typing.
can't even do that because I can't
Well,
be
because
like,
you're from Northwest Indiana, so
I'm talking to
when
myself.
you say stuff like it doesn't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I say dog and I say car. It'd be CA.
Right. I'm sorry. Can you drive a car? What is he saying?
Is there an H in that?
Right. C-H-A-I.
I tell you what, D.O.G., you got any more questions on this first side? Are you guys staying for the second side of the show?
I'm here.
Awesome.
Sweet,
awesome.
man. Sweet.
Maybe we can get Jay Rails on too.
Man, Jay Rails.
Listen, I do have one question for you.
He used a knife, man, to put his sour cream on his tacos, man. He's a real proper brother, man. I enjoy that. Like, I was watching him. I shouldn't be watching you like that, but I like that, man. Yeah. If he would have had the little, with the napkin tucked into the neck, right, I would have been tripping. But he didn't do all that.
I mean, who'd have thunk it? The guy with iron hands.
Who'd have thunk it?
The guy with
iron
hands.
Fist. And by the way, he ate hard tacos and he did not break them up. So I know when he squeezed my hand like that, he's bullshitting. I'm mad. Because otherwise, he grabbed a taco. I figured it'd be dust when he got done. I figured it'd be dust when he got done. He did like, this taco's history, man, because my hands are so hard.
But he was so delicate.
He was delicate with that taco. So you had to do my hands like that, man. All right, D-Lo-G, go ahead, man.
All right, Ira, so I want to ask you, man, what moment from your early childhood, from your early life, had the most impact to where you're at right now?
That's a really great question.
Damn. Books.
I'm going to point out two stages in my life that changed my life forever. As a child, I always enjoyed film. So I fell in love with movies like Batman, 1989, E.T., those kind of films. And those have always been the kinds of films that I wanted to make. Terminator 2.
Oh, you'll love my movie.
These really, I mean, like, I love that sci-fi, those kind of films.
You'll love my movie.
Now, listen, with you loving sci-fi, I hate to cut you off here. Now, at some point, I know AGZ's got a great idea about the moon having only one side and exploring the back side.
We're not going to lose boost. We're done.
I'm sorry, Ira, man. Please continue.
Because I was talking about the Mandela effect, but I'm not going to even do it this week. I done messed up too many lives over the weekend with that.
But yeah, so just falling in love with film as a child, and then the second major event that changed my life was losing my mother at 22. I lost my mom to breast cancer, and she saw me, being in love with video and shooting video as a teenager, and she would be very happy to know that I took that to the next level and became a director.
That's big.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Hey, man, I dig that, man.
Getting made now. He like
hey, man, I dig that, man, because, I don't know, you can't tell right now because you see my beautiful mustache I got going, man. But in October, man, because Moose's mom is also a survivor of breast cancer now, 24 years. She's a survivor, so, we're blessed, man.
Absolutely.
And so in October, man, I grow my beard out, man, beards for breast cancer. Now, do you see this beautiful mustache, man? It's for men's health.
Movember.
It's for men's health, man. It's Movember. So this is my Mo. I can actually twist it now.
You look like Paddington Bear that watches child porn.
Hey, hold on, man. No, we don't do that, man. We don't go there. I need a bell like ding. We need a replay. We're not doing that, man. That's ridiculous.
That mustache is rather hideous.
We're not doing that. Hey, I tell you what, man. So real quick, man. First part of the show, Ira. I'm so glad you're here, man.
Yes.
And folks, if you want to hear more about Ira's success, how to do movies, if you have a child that is interested in doing movies or wants to get into it, you know how to hook us up.
Real shit, AGZ, we'll be having a casting couch, ladies.
I was being a little bit serious for a second there, but that was pretty good.
I'm there to judge.
All right, here's what happens. Here's what happens. The internet and Facebook and all the other social medias now has taken away the 6 degrees of separation and made it about 4.2.
I can make you famous.
Is it that much now?
It's 4.2 degrees of separation. Here's what happens. If you DM D-Lo-G or Skrill or AGZ or myself,
goes down in the DM.
Here's what happens. We can hook you up with somebody that can teach you how to be a filmmaker, how to be a director, how to get started, how to and also how to wear a tight shirt with big biceps. Yeah. I mean, this dude's got a jacket on that's skin tight. So ladies, if I don't know what you're doing with your life, but ladies, hey, check this guy out, man. I
think it's time for the heavy hitters do a casting couch session, man.
I'm not involved in that.
What happened?
I'm busy that day.
I'm not.
I gotta play Black Santa.
I'm gonna make you famous. Yeah.
All right, so check it out. So anyway, we're gonna check out, man, at Ira Filmmaker, man. Check him out, man, for sure.
Instagram.
And coming up on the second half, we're going to get into more of that. But if you want to hit him up, hit us up, man. Heavy Hitters Radio Show, right? You can also check us out on Spreaker.com. Yes. You know, if you want to listen to live. And it sounds real good, by the way, Skrill.
Man, Skrill just hooked it up.
I typed into it, man. Listen to it live for a second, and it's booming. It's booming.
Booming, yo.
It's booming, man. So
the master super producers.
We definitely appreciate that, man. I tell you what, for a second, I'm just gonna tell you, man. God is good, man. I know. We talk a lot of stuff, man, but it's amazing how this kind of goes down.
Yeah, it does.
All right, and so listen. So we gotta get into some brews and reviews real quick. If we got any,
Arrival, dog. I want to talk about Arrival, man.
All right, go ahead.
Real quick, man. Arrival is the movie about the aliens, man. That basically is like y'all probably seen the preview, the rock sitting in space, and so they're trying to figure out, you know, what are these rocks positioned around the globe? What does it mean? And so this movie is real deep, man, because the fact that they was communicating with these aliens with through language, so you have to understand language in this movie, because these aliens write in symbols, so they had to learn, basically go step by step, and then learn what they symbols mean to convert it to English language, and then kind of understand their language, and then take their language and then kind of flip it around and ask them questions. But I mean, it's a slow burn. Real slow burn, but if you into that sciencey stuff, man, and you understand kind of how this whole language thing works, and how, they had to get to the point where they had to understand. They had to ask them a question: what is your purpose? So obviously they had to understand purpose is one word that you can't say. You can't visibly show purpose. So you have to build up certain words to get them to understand what does purpose mean in their language. Man, it was pretty heavy. But they asked one question that I kind of want to go around the room and ask everybody real quick. If you had an opportunity to change, if you knew your life from beginning to end, would you change anything? And that was one of the.
Here's Moose right here, and I'm gonna say yes. I would definitely change.
But you do realize, man, by changing stuff, man, you can cause ripple effects, Mandela effect, that changes your whole dynamic, dog.
I know. I would change some stuff.
I wouldn't change it.
Especially if I can start now and then go back and change it. I mean, I'm a
then now you Barry Allen. I'm dead because we supposed to do the show at 10. I mean at 8 because you went back and then hook up with the chick you was supposed to in the 8th grade.
Did you say you Barry Allen?
Yeah, you Barry Allen. You know what I'm saying? You changing my history, man. But real talk,
man.
Every part of your life, every pace that you take. If you're supposed to take 10 paces and you take 8 paces.
I tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. Man. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back.
Barry Allen, thanks, man. Flashpoint.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back on the second part of the show, and he's gonna give us how many brews you give us. So hold that up.
The Mandela
D-Lo
effect.
G, what you got, baby?
Hey man, I'm just looking forward to the other side of this.
Yes.
I thought you had some tacos or something you want to talk about.
Young
Nice
Mogul.
shirt you got. I got a shirt like that.
I got the same exact shirt.
I did. We should
Man,
all
we
wear
could have been
them.
brothers.
But you know, Young Mogul don't wear those shirts, man.
I did tell people in my barbershop that we're gonna get Skrill in a suit. So that's real.
Yeah.
And they were
already
like,
out
you're
there.
not going to get DJ Skrill, the one that tried it? I'm like, yes, we get him in a suit. They're like, what? I'm like, yes, it's our plan. It's our plan. It's our plan to get
We gonna
Skrill
give him
in
a
a
Justin.
suit.
We not gonna give him one of them suits like old boy had on. We gonna give him an actual Justin
we're
Timberlake.
Give him a bespoke, something,
Justin
what I mean?
Timberlake suit with his
Well,
tight.
hey, one of them boys is
I
kind
think
of
there's
short.
got to be a compromise. I think he'll go International Jones, tuxedo, and tennis shoes.
No, but but what if we get him
He'll do that, though. He'll do that.
We get D-Lo in a seersucker suit.
Hey man, Fresh Prince
Yes.
did it on a couple episodes. See, Fresh Prince doing a couple episodes.
Yes.
Fresh Prince did it. Will did it going to prom or something.
I think I seen Will do it going to prom
but
or
you
something.
got to wear the patent leather J's.
Yeah, only
Exactly.
Oh, what the heck? Hey, I tell you what, man, folks. Man,
Oh,
this is the
boys
Heavy Hitters
and men.
Radio Show, man. We are totally live
Yes.
at 36 degrees. We're at 36.
East Washington Street.
Yeah, that's
Stay
us,
tuned
man.
for
That's
Young
what we
Mogul.
are.
Downtown.
Young Mogul Christmas Carol, man, coming up, yo.
And speaking of that,
We got a lady in the business. The Young Mogul can't sing his other song.
hey, check this out.
I got to be respectful.
I
can't go all in with the ladies in the building.
I
dog.
do want you guys, man, since it is the holiday season, I want you guys to bring next week, you can start next week if you want.
Yes.
Bring a
mistletoe?
soulful holiday song, man. Like today, like in my office, right, in my 40, I play music, right?
Right.
And today I was playing Backdoor Santa.
Dude, they got so many meanings today, dog.
My secretary walked by, she was like,
Backdoor Santa is from Atlanta.
now check this. Anyway, folks, here we go. Hey, remember, you're listening to the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man.
Yes.
Remember, we are where you are.
So get comfortable.
Come on in.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, people shout, man. We coming back for the second half.
Backdoor Santa.
We got Ira.
From the ATL.
Ira, filmmaker, man, and all the rest
That's
of
a
the
new
crew.
Gucci Christmas album.
Right.
Peace.